Hey guys, it's Jeremy here at North Georgia Clearing, and started making another video about spraying some kind of homemade weed killer that's not as toxic as the commercial products. Got our sprayer out and the sprayer doesn't work. So just to show you, always when I'm going to spray some sort of material, I always put water in my sprayer and test it out to make sure that it will spray, because there's nothing worse than getting the sprayer full of material and then finding out that your sprayer's clogged or doesn't work and you got to dump a whole load out. So anyway, so did it this morning, and sure enough, sprayer's pumped up good, wand has nothing coming out. So kind of go through the steps. First we pull a little cap off of it, spray, nothing comes out. All right, break it down further, take the wand off, just screw it off, spray, get a little bubble, but that's it, nothing else. So I do have pressure on it, so it should be putting something out, but you might not be able to see a little bubble there. Bubble just popped. So we're going to go a little deeper and let's figure out, again, just troubleshooting where it is. So in these sprayers, there's a hose here that attaches, and there's a pickup tube in here. So always possibility that there's some stuff in the pickup tube. So first thing I'll do is I'll spin this and release pressure so you don't unscrew that hose and get a nice surprise. So I just unscrewing the hose here, as you can see, and pull it out. Doesn't appear to be any clogs there. So we'll go put this back in and see where it is. All right, let's just open into there. Let's screw it back on, and let's take it off of the wand, or the valve mechanism, whatever you call that. So just a screw here. We unscrew that, and you just pull that off. There's a little hose barb on it, and just pull it off. Okay, so testing it out, pump it up, and we have water. Right, so where's the problem? Somewhere in here. So there's a little cap here that houses a spring, and the spring just pushes it up to close off the valve. This appears to move fairly freely. There's a little green, I don't know, something in there, piece of plastic. So I'm going to take a screwdriver and just pop off this little lever, maybe. I don't want to just pull it and possibly break something, so let's just pop it off. If there's an easier way, let me know, but this is the only way I know to do it. There, that's loose. We got the little green thingy up there. It does feel a little bit tight. Let's see if we can push it through. And out it comes, and there's schmutz, technical term, on top of that. So let's just use the water we have here and wash it off. I'm gonna grab a rag and be right back. All right, got our little valve cap, and let's just wipe the stuff off. The O-rings appear to be in pretty good shape. Let's look in here. And let's just kind of blow some water through here and see what happens. Here, still clogged. So something is in those passages. Oh, starting to see water come out now a little bit. There we go. Starting to see foam in there, so whatever we use last. Another good lesson, always, always, always run water through your sprayer when you're done, because whatever you're spraying will dry up and clog up in there. So I don't recall what we used last, but clearly it gummed up the works. So let's see what our options are.
Do you want me to get the hose?
I don't think I want a hose yet, but let's see if we can get
Do you have an air can?
compressed air. Compressed air. Let me get the air compressor. All right, got the air chuck on it. Let's come out of water, and let's see if we can put a little compressed air through there and see what it does. Oh yeah, You guys can see that or not, but a lot of stuff, probably really bad stuff coming out of there. Hopefully you guys can see that. Now let's grab the water hose. Let's refill our jug and spray our work area down. Alright, we've refilled our sprayer. I'm just going to put the pump back in it. Still got everything apart. We got our bare pump assembly, I guess I'll call it. And I'm going to put the hose back on it and let's just see if it pumps water out now that I've run air through it. Yep, looks promising. Oops. Little flow, not as much as I would think we would have with no valve in there. So we're gonna a little more compressed air in it. Kind of rinse and repeat, right? I mean, we do have flow. I don't know what size orifice is in there. Still clean. One air backwards through there just to... I can feel when I hold, you might be able to see through there, that's where the valve goes. When I hold that closed and put back pressure on it, I can feel the restriction in there pretty bad. So, may have to fire the compressor up and get a little more pressure. Right now I'm setting it 30 psi. Probably all I should put into this plastic piece, but definitely a restriction in there of some sort. Oh, I see it now. I see some, probably can't focus on this, but I see some white gunk down in that valve. So let me scrape. Alright, I'm going to pull the valve section out and try to get a little better angle on it. There we go. Oh, see, there's the inside of the valve. It looks like maybe that O-ring has gotten buggered up. Yep. That's part of the issue. See, the O-ring is all squeezed out and blocking the hole, it looks like. I'll spin it around, see if it moves any better. Without the O-ring, without the valve in there, we got flow. Put the valve back on. Let's see how we do. Pretty strong. Oh yeah. Let's put our valves back together. We'll wind it back on. A little pressure. And we got spray.
Good job.
Thank you. Look at that. weed spraying.